Hey, Teddywinkle, guess what?
What's that, Pim Pim?
I'm going to Sydney.
Yeah, so am I.
No, you're not. Just me, because the Sydney Comedy Festival said, hey, Pim Pim, you are the best, and we want you to come.
No, they said that they want the Silly Story Spectacular to come.
What? I thought it was just me.
No, it's all of us, and tickets are on sale now.
Oh dear, I better go buy some for my mummy. She needs to come see me do my performing.
Oh yeah, I might get some for my friends as well. All right, I'm going to go.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Pim Pim Goes to Sydney, an extra special, extra long podcast episode filled with stories, songs, and chaos. We hope you enjoy it, and if you do, make sure to share it with one of your friends. All right, enjoy! One day, Teddywinkle was sitting at home. Now, he wasn't just sitting, he was actually eating his breakfast. He'd been eating for quite some time because he poured himself the largest bowl of cereal that he had ever tried to eat, and he was a little bit through and had realised that he'd actually poured way too much cereal.
Oh, I don't think I can get through this, and I better get out of here before someone realises that I haven't eaten all my breakfast. Hang on.
He looked around the room to try and work out what to do.
I could run outside and go play a game, but that's probably a little bit too close. Or maybe, I know, I'll go to Pim Pim's house.
So, Teddywinkle raced out the door, leaving his mostly full bowl of cereal on the bench as he ran towards Pim Pim's house. He ran and he ran and he ran, looking around and seeing all the beautiful things. Today was quite a beautiful day. The sun was out, the birds were chirping, and in no time at all, he found himself at Pim Pim's house. He raced over and knocked on the door.
Hello,
said a voice from inside.
Pim Pim's mummy, this is Teddywinkle. Teddywinkle? What are you doing here? Well, I was looking for something to do and I couldn't think of anything, so I thought, I'll go find Pim Pim. Well, that's a very dangerous thought. Well, yeah, I know, but is Pim Pim home? I think he's in his bedroom. Come in.
Pim Pim's mummy opened the door and Teddywinkle raced inside. As he ran into Pim Pim's bedroom and opened the door, Pim Pim was just standing there. Well, not normal standing, he was actually standing on his head.
Teddywinkle! Hooray! Perfect timing!
Perfect timing for what?
Said Teddywinkle.
I don't know, but I'm sure whatever we are about to do, it is the perfect time for it.
What?
Said Teddywinkle.
You know, and we need to do something right now.
What? Why do we need to do something right now?
Because I'm too excited. I'm way too excited. I need an adventure.
What?
Just listen. I need an adventure. I need a new place to go. 'Cause I have been here in my bedroom for at least a minute or so, and that's way too long without something silly to do. So I need an adventure, and I'd like to go with you. Come on, Teddywinkle.
Well, what are you planning? Do you have the things we need? Will there be danger? Is our safety guaranteed? Do I need sunscreen? And should I pack a hat? What is this adventure? And when will we get back?
Come on, Teddywinkle, won't you come along? When you're with the Pim Pim, nothing can go wrong. So just stop asking questions, forget the where or how. 'Cause we need an adventure, and we need it right now. You see, the thing with adventures is there's really no way to know what may be coming or the places we might go. So forget about your questions, 'cause as long as you're with me, we have an adventure. Let's step outside and see.
I'm still not sure. Pim Pim, there's so many things that we cannot know. How can we get going if we don't know where to go? There's just too many questions. I need to know the way. I'd love an adventure, but maybe not today.
Today's the best day. Come on, Teddywinkle.
There's so many things that we cannot know. How can we get going if we don't know where to go? There's just too many questions. I need to know the way.
'Cause we need an adventure, and it has to be today.
I guess sometimes I need to jump to see where I might land. I'm just a little nervous, won't you please hold my hand?
Of course, let's go! We're off on an adventure, and you can come along. Pim Pim and Teddy Winkle, what could possibly go wrong? Holding hands, we'll make it work somehow. 'Cause we need an adventure,
And we're off!
right now!
Filled with excitement, Teddy Winkle and Pim Pim burst out of Pim Pim's bedroom. They raced down the hallway, both cartwheeling and spinning as they went.
Where are you two going?
We're off on an adventure, Mummy. We do not know where we are going, but it is going to be amazing.
Or a lot of trouble, but either way, we'll have fun,
Yelled Teddy Winkle.
Okay, make sure that you do, or I'll see you boys later.
Bye, Mummy. We will see you I don't know when, but we will see you one day, I am sure. Or maybe if I do not see you again, goodbye. This has been me, the Pim Pim.
Pim Pim, make sure you come home.
Okay, I will come home eventually.
Yeah, I'll make sure he comes home eventually. All right, have fun, boys.
So Pim Pim and Teddy Winkle continued to cartwheel and spin down the hallway until Pim Pim burst right through the door. And when I say through the door, I mean he forgot to even open the door and burst straight through the middle of it.
Pim Pim!
Uh-oh. No Pim Pim here!
Yelled Pim Pim as he ran out into the garden. Teddy Winkle dove through the same hole in the door that Pim Pim had made out into the front yard. And when he got there, he realised something special was going on. 'Cause Pim Pim had stopped.
Pim Pim, what? Why have you stopped?
I can hear something,
Said Pim Pim. Teddy Winkle stopped as well, and he listened.
Is that a plane?
Said Teddy Winkle. Pim Pim looked up as well.
It is a plane, and it almost looks like it's coming straight for us! Quick, hide!
Yelled Pim Pim. So Teddy Winkle and Pim Pim both dove out of the way as the plane came down and landed right in the middle of the street. As Pim Pim and Teddy Winkle stuck their heads back out from behind the bushes they were hiding behind, they saw...
Panda Pete? Is that you? Hey, Pim Pim, what are you doing here? Why are you here? I don't understand. You're not meant to be here. That is my house. I am meant to be here. Oh, well, maybe I'm not meant to be here, said Panda Pete.
Well, what are you doing here?
Said Teddy Winkle. I don't really know. I just borrowed this plane, and I will give it back eventually, but I thought it might be fun to go for a fly. Yes, you are definitely correct. It would be fun to go for a fly, and you must definitely take me, the Pim Pim, and the Teddy Winkle as well. You guys want to go on a fly with me? Yes, we are on an adventure. Well, where are you going on your adventure? Well, we don't really know.
Nah, we haven't got any plans. We just decided that we're going to have an adventure and see where it takes us.
Oh, that sounds amazing! Oh, I would love to be part of the adventure. Okay, we can definitely go in my plane. Okay, but first of all, we need an extra seat. What? Well, it's only a 2-seat plane, and there's 3 of us, so we need an extra seat. I know. I've got an idea. Hang on.
Pim Pim raced back inside his house and came back out with...
Is that a beanbag?
Yes, it is a beanbag. I think it would be perfect.
Perfect for what?
Perfect for the extra seat.
Pim Pim lifted the beanbag onto the top of the plane. Then he pulled out some sticky tape as well, and he taped the beanbag to the very top of the plane.
Pim Pim, I don't think that is the best seat. I think it is definitely the best seat, and it would be my seat because I am going to sit there. Hang on.
Pim Pim jumped up into the beanbag and then, using the sticky tape, taped himself to the beanbag that was now taped to the top of the plane.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go, said Pim Pim. Okay, said Panda Pete.
Oh, this is a bad idea,
said Teddy Winkle.
No, this is an adventure, said Pim Pim. Let's go.
So, Panda Pete jumped in the plane, Teddy Winkle jumped in the seat next to him, and Pim Pim sat on the roof of the plane on his beanbag with his hands in the air.
It's like a roller coaster through the sky! Let's go! Hooray!
Yelled Pim Pim. Panda Pete started to take off, and the plane lifted into the air.
It's very windy up here, said Pim Pim. I know! That's why you're not meant to sit on the top of the plane!
They continued to fly for quite some time until Pim Pim decided that it was time for a little bit of a change.
Okay, now I have had to turn on the roof. I'm coming down inside now.
What? Said Panda Pete. Pim Pim had undone his sticky tape from his beanbag chair and was climbing down the side of the plane while it was flying. He climbed in through the window.
Okay, I think I will do the flying now. No. You can't do the flying. I am doing the flying. No, I am about to do the flying. You have been doing the flying, and now it is my turn.
Pim Pim, this is not a good idea.
Yes, it is. Okay, I will do the flying now.
Pim Pim pushed in and grabbed hold of the controls for the plane. As he started to pull them in different directions, they started to flip and spin all over the place.
Pim Pim, you're gonna crash.
No, I am not going to crash. I'm just going to land a little bit awkwardly.
What? Said Panda Pete.
No, you can't just land like that. Yes, I can. Watch, said Pim Pim. I'm going to do a spinny land.
He kept spinning the plane around and around and around.
Whoa!
Pim Pim!
Yelled Panda Pete.
I'm going to land it right there.
You did it,
said Teddywinkle.
Of course I did, said Pim Pim.
Did you not know that I have my pilot's license?
What?
Said Panda Pete.
How did you get your pilot's license?
Well, I borrowed it from a friend.
That's not how that works.
Well, I landed the plane, didn't I?
I guess so. But where are we?
Said Teddywinkle.
We're on an adventure, said Pim Pim.
Yeah, but we're on an adventure where?
They looked around.
Ooh, look, a playground. Let's go look.
As they walked over, there was a sign. Pim Pim looked at the sign and said,
Teddywinkle, can you read the sign?
Okay, hang on. Tumbalong Park.
Does that mean we have to do tumbles all the way in there?
I don't think so.
Well, let's go see.
They walked in further and further, and the playground looked incredible.
This is amazing, said Pim Pim. Okay, well, I gotta return this plane, said Panda Pete. I'm gonna head back home. Are you guys right to get yourselves back home? Well, we are on an adventure. Who knows if we will even ever go home?
We will go home, but you head back. That's okay. We'll work it out,
said Teddywinkle.
Okay, see you later.
Teddywinkle and Pim Pim watched as the plane lifted off the ground and flew off into the sky. Panda Pete was hanging out the window and waving.
Okay, I think we should go back to this playground, said Pim Pim.
Yeah, that might be fun,
said Teddywinkle. As they got a little bit closer, they heard a voice.
Hey, what do you think you're doing on our playground?
Teddywinkle and Pim Pim looked up, and at the very top of the tallest part of the playground were two chimpanzees.
Chimp brothers? How did you get here?
Yeah, what's going on? How are you even here? You want to know how he got here? Well, here's the story. It was a long time ago, or maybe it was yesterday. Just around the corner in a jungle far away, there came some flying coconuts from way high in the trees. Yeah, it had to be us, the cheeky chimpanzees. We were up so high we thought that we could not be seen, but then our dad appeared right with us and began to intervene. You see, our dad is really twice as cheeky as we are. He grabbed us in the coconuts and put us in his car, then put us on a boat cause he's a cheeky one, our father, and sailed us the whole way here into the darling harbour. We thought we were in trouble for the cheeky things we done. Instead it was a holiday, he told us go have fun. We went searching for adventure to this place with slides and swings, and climbed up to the top right here. So now we are the kings. Now we are the kings. Now we are the kings. You ready, bro? This is our playground. We are the kings, cause there is no one above us, and there ain't no one that's brave enough to challenge the chimp brothers. So we will play all day and run this place, and you can't do a thing. We are kings of this great big kingdom, from the jungle to the jungle gym.
I thought this place looked so much fun, I really was excited. But trust the cheeky chimp brothers to show up uninvited.
It really would have been the best to stay and play all day, but now we have no other choice but leave and go away.
I think you might be right, my friend, there's nothing we can do. Maybe we should leave and head off to Taronga Zoo.
But it isn't open yet, the time is far too early.
I really wish those chimp brothers weren't quite so big and burly.
Nah bro, we were just kidding, there's no need to skedaddle. We just thought it might be fun to have a little playground battle. We pretend we are the kings and you can be a soldier. We defend our kingdom and you try to take it over. This is our playground. We are the kings, cause there is no one above us, and there ain't no one that's brave enough to challenge the chimp brothers. So we will play all day and run this place, and you can't do a thing. We're the kings of this great big kingdom, from the jungle to the jungle gym.
Pim Pim lifted up his hand way high up in the air, and with excitement in his voice screamed out to declare,
maybe kings right now, but you won't be that for much more. This kingdom will be ours, my friend, you heard me, this means war.
And so the friends have battled in the early morning light, taking turn to be the kings, and who would win the fight. And when the war was over, a truce I do declare, yes, playgrounds are just way more fun when you agree to share.
decided I will keep the playground for myself.
What? Pim Pim.
Oh, I'm just kidding. That's okay. It has been a lot of fun playing soldiers.
Yeah, that's been the best. This adventure's been great. We should probably head home. Head home? Already? Well, if you have to.
Well, Chimp Brothers, in your song, I was listening very carefully. Did you say something about coconuts?
Yes? No coconuts, Pim Pim.
No, I will not do the coconuts. That is completely fine. But I might just borrow some of them.
No, you won't,
said the Chimp Brothers. Well, okay, fine. But what should we do now? Said Pim Pim. We haven't finished our adventure.
How about we make the next part of our adventure going home?
Or we can make the next part of our adventure not going home.
What?
I think we need to have some more fun, because I am definitely not finished on my adventuring and my fun having. Okay, so what could we do next? As they were thinking, they heard a voice. Help! 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 That sounds like more adventure, said Pim Pim.
That sounds like Tiger Pow,
said Teddywinkle. It is Tiger Pow, said Tiger Pow.
Where is he?
said one of the Chimp Brothers. They looked around.
I'm up here,
said Tiger Pow. They looked up, and flying over the top of them was Tiger Pow.
Tiger Pow? Can you actually fly?
Yeah, I'm a superhero, didn't you know? I've got a special cape that helps me to fly.
And why do you need our help if you're a superhero that can fly?
Well, I need a bit of extra help because there's something going on over at the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Oh, what kind of something?
I don't know, but it's doing things it's not meant to.
This sounds like a job for Super Pim Pim.
Super Pim Pim? There's no such thing as Super Pim Pim.
Well, there will be in just a moment, because I think if Tiger Pow can be a superhero, I should be a superhero too, because I am the best. Everybody knows Pim Pim is the best.
Well, I guess just for today you can be Super Pim Pim because I've got some spare capes. So if I can give you guys these capes, you can be superheroes too, and then we can all fly over to the Sydney Harbour Bridge and work out what's going on. I do need the help.
Yeah, you do need our help. Just chuck us a couple of those capes, Tiger Pow, and we won't do anything cheeky at all, will we, bro? Nah, not at all.
Why did you say it like that?
Oh, never mind. Well, I guess we'll help you, Tiger Pow. Just wear those capes.
Hang on.
Tiger Pow threw down some capes, one to Pim Pim that was purple, one to Teddywinkle that was orange, and one to each of the Chimp Brothers that was green.
Oh, I like these ones. What do you think, bro? This is cool.
They all put them on.
Okay, I'm going to do the flying now. Ready, set, Pim Pim, said Pim Pim.
That's not how you fly.
Well, how do I fly, said Pim Pim.
Just put your arms up.
Pim Pim lifted his arms over his head.
Whoa, I'm flying! Whipping!
Where'd he go?
Oh, no. Don't tell me we're going to have to save Pim Pim as well.
Yeah, I'm back, said Pim Pim.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, we got to get over to the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Let's go. Follow me.
So Tiger Pow started flying, and Pim Pim, Teddywinkle, and the Chimp Brothers followed along just behind. When they got there, they realised something was definitely wrong.
Why is the bridge doing all those foldy things and making funny-looking shapes?
I don't know. That's the problem that we got to find out.
All right, let's go in for a closer look.
They all flew in closer to the Sydney Harbour Bridge to try and see what was going on.
It looks like some kind of strange machine.
Yeah, and there looks like there's someone down there that's got a toolbox and their work. Is that Benigo?
It is Benigo. Hey, Benigo, hello!
Uh-oh. Pim Pim, is that you?
Yes, it is me.
What are you?
Look up.
Benigo looked up and he saw Pim Pim.
Oh dear, what are you doing here?
Well, I am here because I am on an adventure, and so is Teddywinkle, and we found the Chimp Brothers, and then Tiger Pow needed our help because there's something wrong with the bridge. Are you the something that is wrong with the bridge?
Maybe,
said Benigo.
What did you do?
Said Teddywinkle.
Well, I was trying to make a new invention, and I had tried it on a couple of little bridges, and I thought the only way to get some real publicity is to do it on a very big bridge, but it turns out that this bridge works a little bit differently to the little one that I had made over the creek near my house. What's it meant to do?
Well, it is meant to change into different shapes, so it is more fun to drive over, because if people just drive over the straight one, it is very boring and very straight, so I thought I will make the modification so that it is doing the more of the funny things.
That sounds fantastic. I think that this could be the best invention ever.
Pim Pim, look at what's going on.
Oh yes, it is not quite working. But Nego, did you do it wrong?
I don't know, but now I can't seem to fix it. It is too strong. Hey, Tiger Bear, do these capes make us stronger as well?
Yes, they do.
Well, maybe we can use our super strength to help stop the bridge so Benigo can fix it.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay, I'll fly over this way.
He's gone again.
Meow. I'm back, said Pim Pim.
All right, we need to work together. All right, Tiger Power, you go over to that spot there. I'll go over to this spot. Chimp Brothers, you go to the bottom bits. If you hold that one and you hold that one over there, and then Pim Pim, you just stay out of trouble.
I am not very good at the staying out of the trouble. Maybe I need a different job.
Well, I think we need somebody to go from the top and to push it back down so it holds very still.
Okay, I will go to the top and I will jump on it and do 2 backflips.
No. You need to go to the top and hold it down.
Okay, I will go to the top and I will push it up into the air and see if the bridge can fly.
No, you go to the top, please, and you hold it down.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, everybody, Team Pim Pim, let's go!
No, it is not Team Pim Pim. I brought the capes. Can I be the team captain?
Okay, you can be the team captain. Everybody, it is Team Tiger Pim Pim.
What?
Oh, it's close enough. All right, everyone, ready, set, go! So, all the friends flew off in different directions and grabbed hold of different parts of the bridge, and they tried to hold it and stop it from moving and flipping and shaking and making all the different shapes. Okay, I've got this one down here, and I've got the other one. And I'm in position. What about you, Tiger Power?
Ready!
What about Pim Pim? Pim Pim? They looked around, but they couldn't see Pim Pim anywhere. Where did he go? Said Benigo.
Pim Pim, Mr. Best! They heard from way high above them as Pim Pim came soaring directly down towards the bridge.
He's gonna crash! Yelled Teddywinkle. Okay, ready, hold on!
I'm coming! Whippy!
As Pim Pim hit the top of the bridge, they all held on very tight, and Benigo grabbed his tools and quickly raced around and retightened all the bolts and all the bits and pieces until... I think it is fixed. Everybody, you can let go now! They all let go, and... It worked! Yelled Teddywinkle.
Hooray!
Yelled Tiger Power.
I think it is boring now. Change it back, said Pim Pim.
No, we cannot change it back. I need to do more practicing. Maybe we will try another time.
Okay, said Pim Pim.
Oh, thanks, guys. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yes, it has been very helpful. I would have been in big trouble if you had not all been here. Yes, it's good that we were here, but it's probably time that we go home.
Well, I think it is time for one more game. I have a really good idea for a brand new game, and we should all definitely play.
What's the game?
Well, Chimp Brothers, do you still have your coconuts?
Yes, but you're not gonna do anything with them, are you?
Well, you see, I've come up with this great idea. A brand new game to play. I take all of your coconuts and then I fly away. Meow!
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. We better do something. Hang on, let me think. I think I've got it. All right. Now listen, everybody. There is no time to lose. We ought to have a mission, and it's one we didn't choose. 'Cause Pim Pim now has coconuts, and he is overjoyed. So we must go and catch him before this place gets destroyed. We only have a little time, stop praying and hoping he won't find anything to get one open. Let's spread out, start the search, please don't be lazy. He has a bag of coconuts, they make him go crazy. Keep your eyes wide open as you search all around. Use your ears to listen because chaos makes a sound. If you feel the ground start shaking, you'll know the reason why. Pim Pim has a bag of coconuts and a cape that can make him fly. So
Chaos heroes race into the town to try and save the day, checking every dead-end street and every alleyway, waiting for the destruction we hope would never come. 'Cause coconuts make Pim Pim nuts, and Pim Pim thinks it's fun. Keep your eyes wide open as you search all around. Use your ears to listen, because chaos makes a sound. If you feel the ground start shaking, you will know the reason why. 'Cause Pim Pim has a bunch of coconuts and a cape that can make him fly.
They searched and searched for hours. They travelled far and wide until they heard the banging noise that made them scared inside. Atop the Sydney Opera House with a coconut Pim Pim sat, and then he smashed it on the pointy part until the heroes heard the crash.
Coconuts make Pim Pim go. Coconuts make Pim Pim go. Nuts! And with their eyes wide open, we watched Pim Pim blast around. With their ears we heard the trouble, because chaos has a sound. We could feel the ground start shaking. There were no ifs or buts. Pim Pim broke into a coconut, and now he has gone
nuts. Somebody grab him! Yelled Teddywinkle as he chased off after the spinning and flipping Pim Pim. The trouble was that because Pim Pim was wearing a cape, the normal nuts that he goes when eating coconuts was tripled in size, because no longer was he stuck to the ground. He was flying through the sky, getting caught and tangled in everything.
We need a new invention,
yelled Benigo. There's no time for a new invention, yelled Tiger Pal.
I know, said one of the chimp brothers. Let's sit back and watch. This is funny. Ha, yeah, go Pim Pim. No, not go Pim Pim. Somebody needs to stop him.
Pim Pim continued to fly and flip around the whole of Sydney Harbour.
Uh-oh, it looks like he's going to crash.
As they were watching, Pim Pim flipped and spun straight towards... He's gonna hit the ferry!
Boom!
Pim Pim landed right on the top of one of the ferries. Then they could see him stand up.
What's he doing?
Said Teddywinkle.
I think he's taking over the ferry.
Meanwhile, over on the ferry that Pim Pim had just crashed into, he was now convinced that he needed to be the new captain of this ferry.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, the Pim Pim. I am normally from Pim Pim Airlines, but today I have decided to be from Pim Pim Ferry Services. So I hope you are enjoying your ferry voyage, and we are going to have some very fun.
What? Said one of the ladies. What's happening? Where did this guy come from?
You will not be taking my ferry, said the man who was currently driving the ferry.
That is where you are a little bit confused, said Pim Pim.
What do you mean? Said the man.
I will be taking the ferry. See?
Pim Pim took the wheel of the ferry and began to drive.
Oh, this is very slow. Okay, hang on. We need to make this faster.
No, we don't need to make it faster. This is the right speed for a ferry.
Don't worry, I can fix it.
It doesn't need fixing, said the man.
Pim Pim cartwheeled off out of the main room where they were controlling the ferry, and they didn't really know where he went. Meanwhile, Teddywinkle decided that they should all try and get on a ferry as well, so that they could chase after Pim Pim. The capes were starting to wear off their powers, so nobody could really fly anymore. So they raced over to the nearest ferry stop and jumped on.
Excuse me, we need to chase that ferry over there, said Teddywinkle.
Excuse me, said the lady driving the ferry. Why do you need to chase that one?
Well, our very cheeky friend has crashed onto that one, and knowing him...
He'll be up to no good,
said Tiger Pal. Oh, said the lady. Okay, well, I'll put it into as fast a speed as I possibly can, she said, and she took off after the other ferry. Meanwhile, back with Pim Pim, he had found the control room for the ferry, and, unfortunately, he was still carrying some of the tools that Benigo had been using to try and fix the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Okay, I do a little bit of a tweak here, and I add one of these over here, and now I think it is ready. Okay.
He raced back up to where the steering wheel was for the ferry. The man was still standing there, quite confused.
Okay, Mr. Man, I will be taking control now.
No, you won't, said the man.
Yes, I will. Watch this.
Pim Pim took the wheel once more and... The people on the ferry were all terrified. "Ah!" They screamed.
Pim Pim is the best,
he yelled. Meanwhile, on the other ferry, they could see Pim Pim starting to zip all over the harbour. What is going on? Said the lady driving that ferry.
Oh no, it looks like Pim Pim has made some modifications. I best go modify ours as well.
In no time at all, Benigo had changed their ferry so that it was super fast as well. Now there were 2 ferries zipping all over the harbour and out of the harbour and around and around and around. It was very fun. The people on the ferry were actually having the best time. They were laughing and giggling and so excited until Pim Pim stopped. He pulled up at a ferry stop at Darling Harbour and he jumped off.
Okay, thank you everybody. I've had lots of fun, but I've had enough now. I need to go do something else.
What? Said the man who was meant to be driving.
Yes, you can have it back. I will leave the modification so you can do the super fast driving as well.
As Pim Pim was still talking, the other ferry pulled up. Teddywinkle, the Chimp Brothers, Tiger Pow, and Benigo all jumped off. Thank you, said Benigo.
Pim Pim, why did you stop here?
Well, I'd had enough of playing the ferry game, and I ran out of coconuts, so I thought, hey, let's go back to that playground. I'm pretty sure we're close to it here.
Okay, said Teddywinkle. And maybe Panda Pete could pick us up from here and he could take us home.
Oh yes, good idea.
And so they all started walking together. And as they were walking, Pim Pim noticed something.
Hey, look, that looks like a theatre. I wonder if there's a show on there. That could be fun.
Pim Pim, we probably shouldn't go to a show.
Yes, we should. Pim Pim is definitely going to go to the show. Hey, let's go look.
So they all walked over to the door, and as they got close, the doors opened before they even got there. And Sam stepped out. Where have you all been?
What are you talking about?
Yes, what are you talking about?
We have the Silly Story Spectacular today. It's on at the Darling Quarter Theatre. You're all meant to be here.
What? I never heard that.
Pim Pim said he told all of you.
Oh, yes. I think I may have forgotten to actually tell everybody.
What? Said Sam. Then why are you here?
Well, said Pim Pim, I don't think you'd believe me, even if I told you.
And that is the end of the story. This episode is brought to you by the Silly Story Spectacular, which is going to be at the Sydney Comedy Festival from the 10th to the 12th of April. If you've enjoyed today's story, you're going to love the Silly Story Spectacular. Make sure you grab tickets now before they all disappear. This has been me, Sam. We'll see you soon at the Sydney Comedy Festival. Bye. Silly Stories for Kids is only possible thanks to the support of our listeners. If you want to help us make more stories, music, books, live shows, and so much more, head over to sillystoriesforkids.com and join the family.